Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another NBA 2K17 Pro AM game, as we're going to start things off on Michael in the corner, knocking down the three. You guys saw their record about a 500 squad. As we go back to Michael in the corner, he's open again, and he can hit that all night long. He's a stretch big, that's his thing, so someone better go out there and guard him. The one thing I want you guys to pay attention to as this game goes along, as this video goes along, is our assist count. As why not try it again? Michael in the corner, they're not closing out. And I told you, he can literally hit it all night long. Someone's got to find him. I want you guys to pay attention to the assist count as the game goes along, and also the amount of assists we get before the defense is even set. As Josh actually misses the dunk, but Scomo's crashing the offensive glass right there. And mainly, the assist, not just when it's not set, like in transition after a missed bucket. I'm talking about after a made bucket. As they get the block in the paint. Michael, I think, got the block. We get the ball, outlet pass, and we got to reward the big man for getting the block as he's in the corner, open again, and the hot hand is delivering at home right now. But we're up 6 right now. We're not exactly running away with this one. They're getting their own buckets, like that one in the paint, slamming it home. So this is a pretty high-scoring game so far, as we're going to get the steal. That starts a transition opportunity. You see Scomo in the corner, but Josh has his slasher, so we go inside and he throws it down. So you guys see we got Brian, we got obviously Michael, Josh's slasher, and then Scomo's playmaker on the court today. As we look for one more time, Michael in the corner. They gotta respect this man because he is lighting them up. I don't know how you don't get back on someone who's put up like 12 points when you're in the first quarter, as we get called for a shooting foul. I don't know why they do that in this game this year. You play good defense and they call it as we go inside. As we go outside, that's Scomo trailing, and he ends up missing the shot right there. So we have 7 at the end of the first quarter, make that 8 after Brian gets some great positioning. We find them and we almost have double their score right now as we go inside to Josh, and that slasher, especially against guards in the paint, can finish with ease. As we go inside to Michael, and he gets us 10 assists about a little over 6 minutes into the game. That's a game's worth of assists right there. And we're going to try to get number 11 to Scomo. And at this point, I'm just like, how many? I'm not really paying attention to it right now, but it's like, how many can we get as we go in the corner? And look who's wide open again. He misses it that time, but they got away with it right there as they go in the corner and draw the shooting foul. I believe that's 2 free throws right there, deep 2. And you see, once again, just off an inbound pass, we go to Josh inside, and he gets the bucket right there. One of the things that's a little bit underrated, I think, it's common sense, but it's still underrated in 2K, especially in Park more than Pro-Am, is that you got to get your defense set. You can't just, try to go for inbound steals and stuff like that and leave people wide open. Michael is starting to get a little bit cold, but you don't want to leave shooters open. That time, Brian just outraces the CPU. We got to get him involved in the game a little bit, because with the way we're running up the court, Brian's inbounding. We already have someone open before the guy can cross half court. I'm not even crossing half court. I'm going, actually, I think I showed the same play twice right here. Just to emphasize, look at me and Brian. We're just standing here. We're just relaxing. We're chilling. We're up 17 right now. We're doing our thing near the end of the second quarter. They knocked down the three-pointer, but that's still 2.4 seconds left. That might be enough time to get a bucket. Oh, but we missed our first shot attempt of the game. But look at that. 16 assists at half. And if you guys look at their shooting percentage, they are shooting 62%. That is a good shooting percentage. And they're just biting themselves in the ass, mainly by not getting themselves set, as we actually get our first turnover of the game. You think with the amount of passing we've done, we would have a couple of turnovers, but we've just been throwing to wide open people. We haven't exactly been throwing dicey passes. Everything's been pretty set up as Josh throws it off the rim right there. That's going to count as a turnover. That's going to get them running, and that's going to get them scoring. And 1. And they are keeping up in the game because they're scoring a lot of buckets. But once again, especially off these misses as well, we're just running out. Josh and Scomo are cherry picking pretty well right now. Up 14, make it up 16 because Brian's gonna throw it down. Look at the point totals. Michael with 25 already. Scomo adding 2 more to his, just racing ahead of everyone. Like I said, it's just pretty underrated. I'm not a fan of when people go for inbound steals, as that's an and 1 poster right there. Even on our own team, I don't like it when guys are guarding the inbound. We'll get a couple of steals a game, but it's a risk versus reward, because if you don't get the steal, sometimes you're just not back on defense. As you guys see, we're ahead right here, but we're gonna try to throw to Scomo, but then we decide, you know what, let's just hit Michael trailing. It ends up missing, and you guys see, we're not getting every assist we can possibly get as we find Michael, and this time he knocks down the 3. He's starting to heat up again. But yeah, we're even missing out on a couple of assist opportunities. We could have like 22 or 23 right now. The NBA record, in case you were wondering, as we're gonna get our second turnover of the game, is 30. by Scott Skiles. So we might break down a Pro-Am game that has 20 minutes in it. That man had like 48 minutes of NBA action to do his thing as the AI gets the slam and makes it a 12-point game. Once again, they continue to keep up in here as Josh not able to finish, but Brian on the glass draws the foul right there. Doesn't get the and one, but still goes to the line. So you guys saw, I got that turnover to Brian. I was trying to get him involved in the game a little bit. That's how I got both my turnovers so far. Escomo with the theatrics to Josh right there. Man, I'm trying to get him involved because he's normally just inbounding. He doesn't even get to cross half court. So I'm trying to get him the ball every once in a while, but you know, they just continue to leave people open, including me right here. I might as well take the shot while I'm wide open. You see my shot meter is glitched, so it's like very early or something like that. I don't know what the heck it said, but I mean, I swear I didn't get like a very early on that thing, as we're gonna try to throw the no-look oop. Oh, Escomo just couldn't finish it right there, man. That sucked because he had his hands on it, but his player just, you know, I don't know what happens. Brian gets the block on the other end. They're trying to run. They're still in the game. As I talk about it, the amount of assists we have, they're still in the game. But Josh gets the and one slam. But even though, you know, they're keeping pace, it doesn't feel like this game is really too close. As Michael gets the block right there, throws it ahead. We're looking for the oop spinning, finding Josh. And we finally get to convert. When you guys saw Scomo through one, I had to try to get one myself as we look ahead of the pack. And there is Scomo, speaking of the man, throwing it down as we continue to run away with this one. Scomo gets the steal ahead of the pack, and it goes in. Sometimes when it's your night, it's your night. That one was about to be a missed dunk, but it still bounced in anyways. As Michael with the ball, throwing it up to Scomo, and the oop to Josh again. Those two are working well in transition. As you guys see, we weren't exactly forcing any assists to me, trying to get as many assists as possible, even though we're going to try to get one right here on the oop. Oh, Scomo misses the dunk, though. Josh does crash the glass, and that's going to eventually get Michael for 3 open. Bang. But yeah, no one was really like, oh, let's get me as many assists as possible. Everyone was still trying to get theirs, you know. It was just, you know, we're just working in the flow of the game. But while the flow of the game was going on, we just happened to have 22. So we slowed down a little bit towards the end of the game, though we are going to get one more to Josh, who throws it down right there, but still an astronomical amount as we find Josh inside. We even have Michael, man. We got options. They're not getting back. I know the game is over, but that's the way it's been all game. They just haven't gotten back. You see the power forwards trying to steal the ball. So you know what that means? Our power forward's open in the corner. Why not? Bang! And that's 25 on the game. We got our second board of the game. Muku's ahead. It's Josh. 360. Oh, man. That was disrespectful right there on the team we're up to 25 on. I love it, though. I love it. And we're going to get a chance for number 27 towards the end of the game. Josh throws it inside. You know, we're not really shooting that one. We're trying to throw the oop. Scomo doesn't go down with it, but he gets the shot up and in, and it counts as an assist. We end with 27 on the day. Now, I'm not saying, Steve Nash or anything like that, because, you know, a lot of those assists were pretty easy, but that was a pretty good game, man. I'll say it's a pretty good game for the team, especially, you know, our teammates. They put me in position to get the assist by getting open and stuff like that, so I gotta give credit to them more than anything else. You see Michael's player of the game. I thought 27 assists would get me player of the game, but it's really hard to get player of the game as a point guard. But yeah, we're fucking the video. If you guys enjoyed it, subscribe for more 2K17 Pro. I'm in my career, and I'll catch you guys next time.